Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher, and this is TasteMaker, a game about running your own restaurant. And, well, I kind of like management games, so obviously I would like to check this out. And there's also another reason why I want to sort of highlight this game a bit, and that is that, as far as I've understood, this game is created by one person. And whenever someone has an idea and actually executes on that idea, I think it's a worthy thing to give a bit of attention to, I think. Is it a perfect game? No, it's not. Is it a good game? Yes, it is. I've been playing for quite a lot of hours at this point. So, yes indeed, I do enjoy this. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I like about the game, what I think maybe could be changed a little bit, but we'll do that in game. So why don't we start off a new game and have a bit of a look. And here we are. So this is how you start the game. Now I'm playing on the sandbox version, so to speak. There are actually a few scenarios which I have not touched. Maybe I should. I haven't. So this is the sandbox version and normal. There is a creative as well. I assume that creative means no money thing. No money thing, yes. But this is the sort of normal way to play the game. I would argue that if you haven't played the game, this is where you should start, because it kind of gives you the idea of how the game works. So this is our little plot of land that we have. We can expand outwards to all of this. We get some stuff here. I know. I kind of would wish that this could be bigger. I mean, it kind of looks big right now, but trust me, you can fit it out pretty damn fast. So anyway, we need to build our restaurant, and we obviously will drag out the entire thing. And as soon as you do that, indeed, you get an indoors. Now, as I have started this game a few times, because that's normally how I do it, I wouldn't say that I'm an expert, not at all, but I kind of have a bit of an idea of what is fairly efficient, let's say. So we have a couple of doors that we can choose from. So let's jot down a door there. So there we go. And we also, we don't need to do much else. Windows, no. We can do a bit of tiling, etc, etc. We can do walls. We can do, well, we don't need any of this. Pillars, etc. We don't need any of that. So this is actually all we need to begin with. So now we need some stuff inside. So we need a fair few bits and pieces. Number one, well, actually, you know what? Before we do anything, let's pause the game. Yes, let's pause the game. So before we place anything, we can look at our dishes, or rather our menu. Because we have one item that we can add to the menu right now. There are more that we can unlock later by paying money. So we can make fries. And in order to do fries, we need a couple of things that are ordered. Namely, plates and potatoes. Now, can I actually order anything? No, I can't, because I actually don't have the space for it, which is fine. We'll start with that. We'll have one cabinet over here. So cabinets are, first and foremost, I'd say storage, but we can also have stuff on it. We can actually immediately place a thing on it right there. Lovely. So that's it for plates. We can now put an order in for plates. We can only have 10. This is my first critique of the game, because this cabinet right here can absolutely fit more than 10 plates. I mean, it can probably fit like, I don't know, 100 plates. So I'm not entirely sure why the restriction is so low. And it's 10 for everything. It's just 10 things. It actually does say that also, I think, on here. Yes, 10 plates, glasses, cups, bowls, or pans. Yeah, I don't exactly know why that is. I'm also a little bit annoyed that you can't change the color, because there are quite a number of items that you can change color on, and this is one of those that you can't. So there we go. We need that. We also need some place to store things. And this is where you can sort of start thinking a bit about what you spend your money on, because you can go for the small shelf that stores 12 ingredients, but you can also go for the big one that stores 24. Now, granted, that is a lot more expensive. You can actually have 4 of these for every one of those, and you would have twice the amount. So we're going to start with a small shelf to begin with. We're going to place that over here, because we are going to need some, well, actually, you know what, we'll get to that. What I do tend to want to go for is, however, the big fryer instead of the small fryer, because you're gonna need it anyway in the future, and it just feels good to have the bigger one. So I'm gonna go for that one. place that, and more or less that's what we need. We just need the order now. We have placed the order for the tableware. We are also going to want some potatoes. So we'll start with, you know what, as I can have 12. That is the max. And if I start time ticking along, the next delivery is coming. So you know what, that's fine. That can now play, because we can do the rest while we wait for those things. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need some place for people to sit, and the way I tend to want to start this is by doing a bar counter. So we can do a bar counter, we'll do the full thing, we'll go over to bar stools, pick the cheapest one, and as I said, yeah, you can change the color quite freely. So why don't we go for like a greenish on this. Let's make a St. Patrick's bar here. So there we go. I know that no dishes are available. It will be very soon as we get the stuff. So there we go. That's some seating. We can also do along the wall. Let's take the very, very basic table here. It doesn't look good, but it does the job. So there we go. We're not going to do the plastic chairs, even though we can have them in a very, very nice pink. No. We're just going to do regular chairs. And that's pretty much a optimal optimization for this size. There's the final bit. There's the potatoes. So we are gonna have ourselves a person. I'm gonna pause the game again. So we're gonna need one that cooks. You're not super. You're good, fairly fine at cooking, but you are a little bit low on speed. Now you are expensive, but you are damn good at everything else but cooking. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna go for you. You are gonna do, and this is where we can now start doing some things. So over in priorities, we now have Charles. He's not gonna do any cooking, so no cooking for you. You can, however, do everything else, so I'm just gonna put it to top priority. Ah, right, that actually reminds me. We do need one more item in here. We do need the dishwasher. We also need, over here, a broom. There we go. Kinda need those to make sure that everything is nice and clean. So we've gotten you. I'm not feeling any of you, so we can refresh one time. There we go. Daniel, you are beautiful. Magnificent. So you are not going to do anything but cooking. So now we immediately start making sure that certain people do certain kinds of jobs. So there we go. We can now start everything off. We can wait for the potato to be added, and then we add it to the menu. Ta-da! We can actually have ourselves a business. So now people are going to come and sit and have a bit of a fries. Yes. So Daniel goes in. He starts chopping things up. We wait for the fryer. And Charles is complaining of nothing to do. That's fine. He will be indeed serving. We get more people coming in, and you know, soon enough, more people are gonna come in and have a bit of a look at our lovely, lovely place. All right then. So people are sitting there, not terribly happy about the place. Obviously, we are still very much a shabby little diner. We can add some lovely windows, by the way. The windows are free, and I kind of like that. And we get our first review. The review is too small menu, but very clean restaurant. Lovely. So we can have some fancy. Let's not go too fancy here. Let's just go regular, actually, and we'll place the windows by the tables there. That feels kind of reasonable, right? So there we go. So basically, as you can see, we're doing fine for now. We're doing fine, and as you can see, the double fryer is actually quite good. It means that we can sort of, in some ways, maximize how many people can be here. And you might notice that we just got a delivery. And yes, indeed, for the ingredients are delivered on a rotation, so to speak, or not a rotation, a interval, and whatever you have put in here is what will be delivered. But obviously, as I don't have space for more than 12, they can't deliver more than 12. We have a plate shortage, but that is mainly because we need to clean some of them. So we are not that fine. We are a little bit fine, but apparently he can actually do. Yes, he was actually moving the place even though he's on cooking. That's probably fine, I think. And, oh, bloody hell, do you already want a toilet? I was about to say that the game has sort of a natural progression of sorts. You immediately want a toilet. I thought that was later. But alright, fine. So indeed, we need to fit a toilet in here. We don't have a lot of space for a toilet right now. We could do something funky and have a toilet here, but no. Let's make it a little bit serious here. So we need to buy some land. And the toilet actually doesn't need a whole lot, so we'll do a 2x3 here. We'll add out this, ta-da, and there's our toilet. So the toilet needs two things. You need the obvious toilet, and let's rotate that so people can actually use it. We also should probably have a sink for them to wash their hands. But it's kind of difficult to use it right now because I don't have a door, but if you have a standard toilet door here. So let's add a standard toilet door. There we go. People can now use the toilet. But yes, indeed, the game has sort of a natural progression of some sort. I thought that this was actually later. Thought it was later. There are also some other things that can happen indeed later as well. I think that people, for the most part, well, actually, they are still rather already complaining about decor. So decor is a thing that we can check over here. We can see that all of my equipment over here is not really adding to the decor, so people are not terribly fond of that. As a matter of fact, these tables, if I am not incorrect, they also take away decor. Yes, -5. We could have the normal tables. That doesn't do that. There we go. So the only thing... No, I'm doing fine. I was just thinking that we are low on money, but no, we're low on money because of the toilet upgrade here. So there we go. At this point, maybe, yeah, you say ingredient shortage. And that is true. That is true. We are delivering a lot of fries. We can fix this. We can fix this actually. We move you over there. As a matter of fact, we move. Oh crap. Yeah, can't move it, and if it's in use, we move that over there, and we buy another one, because we're gonna need something else, because we are using, as I only have fries as the dish, we are using a lot of plates. So what we can do instead is we can unlock a new dish, and the very simple one to unlock is beer. 50 crowns to do crowns. Where do I get crowns from? 50 money to do that, and we need a beer tap that is in here that just unlocked. You can't get these unless you've actually unlocked the thing. So beer tap, lovely, but we also need some, not there, tableware. We need some glasses. Let's get 10 of those. Now, one thing you can do, which I think is kind of fun, is if you play or they click any surface where people eat, you can actually set what they can and cannot eat. So over here right now, obviously we only have fries. We haven't actually added the beer yet because we haven't gotten the delivery of the glasses, which will happen fairly soon. But as this, or rather, as we add the beer, this will be a little bit better because people are not all gonna want the bloody fries. So add the beer. There we go. So now hopefully this situation will be better, and also this situation because people are not gonna want beers. But now if I go here, you can see that I can actually choose. So what we could say is that you can't eat fries at this bar. You can only eat fries if you're over here. And in fact, you cannot drink beer if you're over here. You can only have fries. That's the thing that we could do. So we are again a little bit on the issue with plates, but that's again because we haven't really gotten a lot of people who will only drink beers. That's gonna come in now. So there we go. That's a pretty basic setup, I think, for a start. But obviously we want more. So we can start looking at more recipes. So for example, I'd say that the nuggets is a good one, but in order to get nuggets, we need a fridge, and that is space we don't really have the space for. Same with bread, we need more stuff for that. Wine is kind of fine. Could possibly do wine too. Coffee. What we probably need to do is just start expanding immediately. Storage is full, you say. Well, that's a good thing on this occasion, because that just means that we can go through a lot more people. We probably mainly want more people in, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy some more land. We're gonna buy some more land over here, and we're gonna get a 3x3, like so. We should have enough money for all of this that I'm thinking about, which is remove that, and simply repeat the setup from the other side. So get you in, and get you and you. So now we can have 2 more people. We don't have a queue yet, so it's not like we are in a dire need of more space, really. But it is at least a nice thing to have access to that, because you can see they are immediately sitting down there. Lovely. So there we go. And at this point, obviously, we can start moving time along a little bit more, because it's not the fastest game, I'm just gonna say. It does take a bit of a time to do certain things. What we could try to do, possibly, I haven't really had good luck with this, but you can increase the price of a dish. Let's say that I increased that to 17. But the fact of the matter is that people are not super happy about the price. There's a beer glass shortage. Bloody hell. Why are you... Oh, and there's a rat. We should probably not have rats. That's probably a bad thing. Do I have enough money to get a rat trap? I hope I do. Where is it? Yes, 150. Good. Problem is I don't have place for it. I do have enough money to actually just expand a little bit here, which I will do. So there we go. We'll remove that, and there we go. We have some space. Oh crap, it's in here. Get rats trap. Lovely. Rats should be gone, hopefully, because rats is not a good thing. I like that the rat used the door and just went away. He spotted a trap and said, nope, this place is not for me. What we have a problem with right now, I think, is that we don't have enough people working. We need someone else. And why do we need someone else? Oh, bloody hell, just a bunch of clumsy people. Refresh all of those, go away. Clumsiness is bad, because clumsiness means that they drop things, and that's not a good thing. We could get Isabella. She's a bit slow. That's fine. I'm okay with her being here, because she is going to do nothing but dishwashing, I think. Yes. So you don't do anything. You do dishwashing, which means that you don't do dishwashing. There we go. So there we go. What we can do is also, by the way... no, not Charles. Come on. Daniel, you are our cook. You should be cooking. Charles, you are our waiter. You should have a suit. There we go. So you can indeed change them a little bit. You can also change coloration, which doesn't change a whole lot, I think, but you can. The only reason why we really have a beer shortage is because of the fact that we aren't cleaning it fast enough, and we're also not clearing the tables, which means that people can't actually sit, because no one will sit here if there is a dirty dish. So there we go. We are cleaning and dishwashing away things, which is exactly what we are looking for. Perfect. I know that you are also cleaning, which is a bit hilarious that you're going to be doing that in a suit, but it's fine. There we go. There we go. It almost feels like we're under... We don't have enough dishwashers. But no, we're actually fine now. We just had to catch up a little bit, that is all. So there we go. We don't have a shortage anymore. Everything is fine. Now, one thing, by the way, I want to highlight. I couldn't highlight it there. Let's make a note of when a woman goes to the toilet. Because they do it in a weird way, and I don't exactly understand why there was that little oversight. Men do sit down, they do their business, no worries there. But let's have a bit of a look if a woman, because there's only men and women in this game, I think. No, that's just another man. I wanna showcase a woman here, bloody hell. There's also the interesting thing that you don't clean the toilets unless it's really, really dirty. Like, if it's just a tiny bit of dirt, they actually don't clean it, which is quite frankly a bit weird. Bloody hell, there's only men using the toilet now. We are doing well, though. We could possibly start expanding a little bit more to get more people in. But we could also start looking at another recipe. So if we're gonna do another recipe, that's just another damn man. Let the women use the bathroom from time to time. Damn it. Let's see if we can see that in action. No, you know what? We're not gonna bother with that. So let's start expanding a bit over here. We are gonna want to do this, I think. Well, actually, how is it that I have tended to do this? What I kind of want to do is move these things back so they're sort of out of the way for the decor. So I think, are we fine with just, oh crap, well, I bought a bit more than I needed, that's fine. I think we might be fine with this. Yes. A door, obviously, is going to be a staff door. So a staff door over here. We'll move you in here. We'll move you in here. We'll basically just move everything. So everything goes around the back. There we go. As soon as I can. Come on. Okay, come on. Damn it. There we go. Oh, damn it. Not there. There we go. There we go, and there we go. So now we move that away. So the core all of a sudden is not too shabby here. Now, this might be a bit of unused space, but we can rectify that. We can rectify that by doing a certain thing. And actually, you know what? You know what? I know that I'm playing the game on high speed. I've actually never played it on the speed. I find it quite enjoyable to have it on the lower speed. That's fine. We can utilize this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I would love to have another one of these. Whabam. There we go. You are using that correctly now. I think we are going to need... You know what we'll do? Probably should have done another... Kind of feel like I need another dishwasher. We might... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, there's... Get out of here, rat. I have a rat catcher. Blood... Oh, no, it's not... There's literally a rat trap here. What are you doing? Get caught, damn it. Why is the rat trap not working? And now we... Oh, there's the... Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. We need someone who does nothing but cleaning, actually. Someone with a good sense of speed, so you. There we go, so now we're getting into this proper. So you only do serving, that's fine. Actually, I have one for each job now, which is perfect. We possibly want to give them a better cleaning equipment, actually. Yes, let's give them better cleaning equipment. There we go. So spend a bit of money on that. Very, very useful, I do think. We're gonna expand just a tiny bit here. We're gonna expand just a tiny bit because I do think that we are gonna need more space for that. Cleaning, that is, or dishwashing. I think that we should probably... Ooh, storage is gonna be a bit of an issue with a small shelf. And there's our first broken thingamajig. What have you broken, you absolute bastard? You broke a plate. Let's get another plate. Is everything... Yeah, now it's cleaner again. Lovely. Dishwashing is still a little bit on the slow side, but she is doing the job there. Good, good, good. Here we go. Here's a woman. To all the women out there. Is that how you use the toilet? Do you sit cross-legged on the toilet? I don't think you do. So what I kind of would like is actually replace this with the larger one. It is 400 though. We are making money, so if I just wait ever so a little, we should be up to that. We can also obviously sell this, but there's a lot of stuff in it, so I kind of don't want to. We're not making a whole lot of profit, which is slightly problematic. And again, we're getting into the problem of we don't have stuff, but yeah, it might be, yeah, the dishwashing is a problem. You know what, we'll just get another dishwasher. We'll spend the money on that because, yeah, we're not doing that rather well, are we? Yes. There's a lot of stuff just lying around, or rather not getting picked up. So what I think I will unlock is actually coffee. Not a bad one to learn. I did not have the money there for a moment. There we go. So we need a couple of things for coffee. We need cups, we need coffee machine, and we need coffee. So that is a lot of stuff now that I do not have access to, and I really don't have a lot of money for it either. And do I need another server? Because I might need another server. Yes, you are not doing everything. So again, we don't want someone with clumsiness. I think you're fine. You're actually quite good at cooking. So what you know what we'll do? We'll get you. You will be cooking mainly, but you can also serve. No, sorry, never mind. Other way around, mainly serving, but you can cook. So you'll be like that, and you will be in a suit. So there we go. So mainly serving, but also a bit of cooking if needed. Presumably my cook can do most of it, and I actually only have one of the things now that I realize. I only have one cutting board. I should probably have at least another one. There we go. So we can have two people doing the cutting of fries. Bloody hell, stop smashing the plates. Jesus. So right now we basically need money in order to get more storage, because I will not be able to fit... Well, actually, we can check this. We maxed out potato here at 12. So how many do we reasonably use? And it's going to go down, by the way, when we introduce coffee. So do you go down to 5? You go down to 4. Yes, you go down to 4. 3. I'm going to say 3. So that means that I used 9. So we're going to go over to 9, which means we can get 3 coffee in. There we go. I have no idea what they're going to be delivering not now that I said that, but hopefully it will be fine. So we need that. We also need a coffee machine for 200. We're going to just chill out until we can get that. Come on, get there. There we go. No, damn it. I did have 200. I think there's a rounding off going on in the background there. So that's that. We do have the coffee now. Good. Now, one thing you can do, by the way, kind of makes more sense. I don't know where it makes more sense, but what you can do is actually alter the cooking time. Lower means less quality, higher means more quality, which is one of those things that I can accept it for the sake of a game like this. But I mean, a coffee doesn't get better because you cook it for longer. In fact, it might get worse. The same thing is for fries. It doesn't get better because you fry it for longer. You can over fry it. So I think that, I mean, if I would ask for something here, it would possibly be like a research sort of a thing, where you get better at cooking the further you go, instead of just arbitrarily I mean, because you just do that. Ta-da, I have better quality, but it takes longer. But it's like, yeah, it's a weird thing, because we can do that. We can absolutely do this right now. There we go. We're done. We can have perfect perfect level of quality. We need, however, 10 cups. So we're gonna fill out the third cabinet here. Lovely. And as soon as we have done so, we can add coffee to the menu, because we can't, again, unless we have all the things that we need. So there's the delivery, I believe. Hopefully. There we go. And that's again gonna alleviate the situation with plates and glasses. We now have a third dish. So there we go. More reviews coming in. The menu's too small. Short waiting time. Good. But the core could be better. The price was a bit expensive. They are immediately complaining about the price. So, well, I tried. Let's go down to 15. I think that they might want the price to go even lower for it to be, like, good. But damn it, we need to make some money too. We can't just give away free stuff. But we have a pretty significant queue, wouldn't you know? What are you complaining about? You're complaining about coffee. Yes, I kind of figured. So what we could do... Ooh, can I actually... Can I fit one of those in here? Are these Yes, minus 30. I don't want to place that, no. Not enough coffee machines. Well, that kind of figures as well. Well, alright. You know what? We'll focus on that, I think. Another coffee machine. Yes, you will see later, actually, because I'm going to show you something. But yeah, we will have another coffee machine, because we are seeing some wait time now down here. This guy is waiting for his coffee, and it's going to go into the red, I think. Yeah, that's not good. And we also don't have a lot of coffee. Which we can fix. Yes. Let's drag down to 6 now. And we'll have... Well, actually, there we go. That's a good one. So there we go. Lovely. This is actually a quite fun thing, by the way. The cutoff time for changing the delivery is up to the moment to where they actually do the physical delivery. So even if they've exited the truck, made it way over here, you can still change exactly what they deliver. It's a bit weird, but you know, useful, I suppose. Yes, 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 we will get another coffee machine in just a second. I have rather increased the time also, the cooking time of the coffee, so that's obviously a problem, and we are running low on coffee again. A lot of people want coffee, apparently. Like a lot of people. So there we go. We can now make another cup of coffee. Good, good, good. Now, which dish is... That's 15, 10, and 15. So we do want more people drinking coffee. That's true. The good thing about beer is you don't actually need a delivery for beer. That's very, very useful. So there we go. Hopefully, waiting times should be a bit better now. Even though we actually don't have the coffee. But the coffee is being delivered now. Good, good, good. And we didn't run out of potatoes. We are looking quite good there as well. But obviously, yes, we need more space. So the priority here is obviously going to be to change out this shelf to the bigger one. Yes, indeed. And we again, yeah, we have the queue as well. That's true. We have a lot of people who wants to eat at our place, and that is a function of, you know, it's getting more popular, for example. That is definitely one of the reasons. Another reason can be that we're actually, yeah, he didn't even get his coffee. You know what? I'm gonna lower the cooking time because we can't really serve everyone. We need even more coffee machines, which we can't really do. We need more coffee. We're not making money right now. It is actually quite bad. So you know what? As a buffer, I'm gonna place you here. I think that we can access that. So we're gonna up that. We're gonna up that by quite a lot. We can actually go 10 and 10 for now, which means that we aren't gonna fill up. We can also set exactly what goes in what shelf. So I am gonna say that this place has the coffee because this is closest. And this one can be where we have the potato. So there we go. Let's make sure that they get delivered correctly. Obviously this will be... I can remove it, I think. I can put a minus here, just get rid of it, but I don't think I want that. The most important thing is we actually have enough coffee to serve us between... Bloody hell. To serve us between two deliveries. That's the important bit. So there's a lot of people who wants coffee. Why are so many people wanting coffee? What about our fries? What about our famous fries? Bloody hell. And where's the dishes going? Or rather, why are they not being removed quickly enough? Come on, do your job, people. Well, we're doing fine now, I think. We are... I'm not saying that we're struggling for money necessarily, but it could be better. So I think that we're doing fine now on products at the release, but we do need... another glass and another plate. That is all I can afford, apparently. Lovely. But yeah, now we're doing a little bit better, I think. So we could start looking at the decor things. People are, after all, not really liking this. And these are obviously contributing quite a lot to a lower decor. We could also upgrade the tables. That's true. So that's going to cost us 56 to replace one of these tables. That's not terribly bad. That will go fairly quickly, actually. So just wait for a few more dishes to be paid for. Should be done in just any second now. Bloody hell, I am using a lot of money, aren't I? Not making a whole lot. I feel like I should be making... Yeah, okay, we need to possibly just expand even further. Okay, well, what we could do... That would be... the cheapest option, I think, is to actually lengthen the bar here. So if we simply expand here, try as quickly as we can, money allowing, bloody hell. I am in the negatives. It's not good. It's not good. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's gonna be absolutely fine. There, damn it. There we go. There we go. Get rid of wall, because that actually gives me a bit of money. There we go. We're gonna need... Yeah, the bar counters are not inexpensive, let's just say. What is it that people want the most? Are people getting what they want? I think they are. Possibly, yes. There's a really long queue. Like a really, really long queue. Oh, crap. Almost had it. Almost had it. There we go. Good. And then we just need a bar stool for another 50. Should be getting that in no time, hopefully. I say no, not at all. I mean, it's good to know that we're doing well, obviously, but it feels like we're running a little bit on the fumes here still. Yes, I know about the queue. There we go. One more person. Get in. Now we just need more people. I could actually have a share here, but that feels weird because I do want to stretch this out, obviously. So on this occasion, it is just a matter of getting more people in, more paying customers, make more money. So we're gonna want to indeed elongate this bar as much as we can. I think that for the most part the rest is working. We can remove the overlay and be on inventory as we know what we're doing and what we're not doing. Are we looking good? I think we are right now maxing out on deliveries, which is absolutely fine. That's not a problem whatsoever. I might be struggling a bit with money considering the fact that I have a lot of people working already. At this stage in the game, having 5 people is possibly a bit much. But I find that having a good set of people even earlier on is a good thing. But obviously, yes, the cost for them is also a thing to take into consideration. And I probably not skipped or skimmed on that. I think that they are... can we... here we go. Yes, I actually have quite expensive people. 4 out of 5 are over 100. So yeah, that's actually quite a lot. So yes, I've opted for expensive personnel, which definitely limits the amount of money that I'm making. But for the most part, I'd say we're fine still. Someone broke a cup. It's coming right out of your paycheck, whoever it was. I'm sure I will find out eventually. We're making a bit more profit now, 236 instead of 100 or whatever it was before. And we are maxing out the bar very soon, so we have even more people in. What I could see myself doing is ever so gently moving everything up a bit so we can have more tables in. But for now, let's do this. You can also do like outdoors stuff. You want to have an outdoor seating area like here. We can have a door going through here to an outdoor area. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You know what? Why don't we do that? Why don't we buy some land whenever possible? We can have... should we have like a 4x4 seating? So we would have a table here, a chair here. So we need a 4x5, I think. Share, table, share, space. Yes. So there we go. We actually could afford that immediately. And we'll have a slightly fancy door to get up there. There we go. Very fancy door. And obviously, on this occasion, we do want some sort of protection from the general public here. So why don't we go for a fairly standard thing here. There we go. And obviously, yes, we possibly want some nice flooring here. Not the most expensive, 3 for each. We should be able to fill. Actually, we weren't able to fill it all in. Damn it. We'll be very soon. There we go. Why did you go out and stand there? That's not where you're needed. So over here we can have. I mean, I obviously want the sort of round tables, but we don't really have the money right now. It's gonna have to be a bad table. So we're gonna have a bad table over here. So you always need, by the way, if you haven't figured that out already, you do need access to everything in order for people to be able to get served. I could like absolutely place a chair here, but then people wouldn't be able to go through. Very much like The Sims. I mean, it's not that different than The Sims, I suppose. There we go. That's that. Now we can have our orange chairs. They are hideous. They are ugly. But they actually don't contribute to poor decor anyways. That's absolutely great. So we can get our lovely, very orange and hideous chairs over here. There we go. There's another one. I had 25, damn it. Long queue. I know. I'm getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry. And there we go. So that's the outdoor seating for now. And people can get through to all of these seats. Lovely. Yes, indeed. Now we possibly would like a... You know what? Yes, we possibly do. Let's have you. Let's have you and you. Ta-da. Let's do this in here, and we can have ourselves a staff door. So now they don't have to go around. It's actually not going to be that different, but it's going to be a bit different. Bloody hell, stop messing up my glasses. Stop messing up my cups. Stop doing that. There we go. So what is... There's still such a gigantic queue. What is going on? What we could do is actually expand the outdoor area. That's probably going to be a pretty damn cheap option. So buying land, we're going to have another setup like this. And for now, we'll say that we have a share here. So share table, share. So we're going to have to be over here. So we need 55. We got 55. Before we do anything, I do, however, want to have the proper flooring here. Okay, are we... Oh, we are again struggling with... You are one person. Okay, so this is going to be now... Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, this is now going to be another critique from me, which is that a person who's doing dishwashing, they take one item at a time. I think that you could absolutely update the game so they can pick up like 2 or 3 things at least. They don't have to take everything, but more than one thing. So who do we have people who, you know what? Yes, we do. We can go into priorities. The guy who's doing the cleaning, you can help out with the dishwashing if needed, because you're not going to be cleaning all the time. So that should be, yeah, now we're moving some dishes. Perfect. You're prioritized to do cleaning. So whenever there's crumbs on the floor or dirty toilets, that's what you're doing. But you can also help out with dishes. Because, yeah, a lot of the queue is actually due to the dishes. So make sure that you clear dishes, because otherwise you won't be getting any new people in. So there we go. That's done. Another table over here. Lovely. More chairs. Get more people in. There's a bloody big queue. Jesus. But that's fine. Kind of does mean that people do enjoy our place. Damn it! Stop smashing things. Bloody hell. Come on, people, pay for your stuff. I need a plate. Can you please pay for your food so that I can buy another plate? There we go. More chairs around the second outdoor table. Lovely. Oh, crap. Almost had it there. Nope, damn it. There. Nope, damn it. There we go. So, possibly what we could do, this staff door, maybe I should just buy these tiles all together. Have it in here instead. Or maybe I have another staff door into the back area here. Because I don't want... I mean, wouldn't really matter a whole lot. Ooh, why are we struggling with potato? Why are we struggling with fries? Because we are... Yeah, we don't have enough fryers, apparently. Alright then. Well, we are gonna start... have to start doing stuff to rectify that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get more space on the back. It's gonna cost us quite significantly. I don't exactly know how much it is, because I can't change. There we go, I have it. So now we remove all of that. Whabam. We move you back, we move you back, we move you back, we move you back. Move everything back. Perfect, like so. And you can actually be in the corner, so that's a good thing. We are gonna get ourselves... I think I am gonna hold off on waiting for a big fryer, actually. Because just getting one small fryer doesn't feel like it's gonna do enough. And we are struggling on a lot of things right now. So why did you wait for... Why are you waiting for coffee so long? Ooh, is it because I actually only have the one guy serving? No, we have two people serving. So that shouldn't be the problem. We have the coffee. Why are people not getting coffee? Well, alright. That's absolutely a-okay. Another fryer is gonna come in very, very soon here. There we go. Whabam. I think that is gonna be very good. You know what I think I'm gonna do? What were you complaining? You were complaining about something. I'm not entirely sure what you were complaining about. Complain about cups. Well, if we could just dishwash the cups. Bloody hell. Why did you bring the coffee in here? Just, damn it. Serve the coffee instead. Yeah, dishes. It's like these dishes again. Do I need another bloody... I think I need a bloody... Another bloody. I think I need another bloody dishwasher, actually. Because we are maxing out the dishwashers. I think that is actually it. Okay. So if some people would just like to pay for the coffee, so we can get a dishwasher. Oh, crap. No, we just lost a bit of possibly salaries there. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Bloody hell. Stop it. In some ways... It would be nice to have the tableware being the same as ingredients, or possibly a situation where you say, I want at all times to have 10 of each, for example. Obviously, having more could be a good thing. Sort of feels like that would be a good thing, possibly. What are people? People are complaining about coffee. And that is because we don't have enough, so hopefully the change I just did with adding another dishwasher will actually help with that. That could be a thing. You are waiting for coffee, you're waiting so long for coffee. Could it be that I actually need another steady cook? Because it might be that I need another steady cook. None of these are interesting. None of those are interesting. Damn it. Neither of those are cooks. And they are actually... I mean, John is actually not terrible for other things. He's a bit slow on the speed, but speed isn't so bad. What I kind of want, though, right now is another one of these and the ability to just get more stuff, because it feels like we're just lacking things. So I'm gonna get 3 of each, like so. I think that is a good thing to just get a few more, so we can counteract the fact that we're not dishing or cleaning doing the dishes as much as we want to. So there we go. There's a few more of those. Perfect. I don't know how healthy it is to do your cooking right next to a dirty dish or dirty plate. So hopefully someone will deal with that in just a second. Do I need more people doing dishes? Because it feels like we are doing enough dishes right now. 5 out of 5. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get another bloody person. You know what? John. There we go. John is in. John is in, and he's gonna do nothing but dishwashing. Because apparently we are super slow at picking up dishes. And as I said, most likely because of the fact that people are only taking one dish at a time. I also think that we ought to do another coffee maker. Actually, do we? You know what? I need another cook. That's it. I think that I just need another stable cook. Oh, you're super clumsy and super low speed. I realize that you are really, really cheap. Because, well, rather, I understand why you're so cheap. You're terrible. Okay, cook, but oh, the other ones, though, that's also at high clumsiness. I don't want people with red clumsiness. Yellow is bad enough, damn it. But as we're playing on a slightly higher difficulty, not difficulty, speed, we're actually getting this down pretty fast. So we can now refresh, get more better people, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. That is a really good hire. You're in. There we go. You are in. You're gonna be only cooking. Don't do anything else. Ta-da. And you will then, of course, be the cooking guy. There we go. So I'm going to assume that all of that is going to be perfect, because I think that actually the cooks are the ones that does the coffee. So that might be why we have been lacking in coffee production a bit. Maybe. I think that is actually it, yes. So there we go. We should now be doing a little bit better. I think that we are doing fine for money now. So, you know what? I think you get a picture of how you can start off a game in TasteMaker. I absolutely do not claim to be an expert or anything like that, but I feel this is going fairly well. However, I have a bit of a treat for you. Something I generally don't do in games like this, but I kind of want to do it on this occasion, and I might do it going forward as well, which is that I want to show you something I've done previously, because as I said, I have played this game for a fair few hours, so I've gotten somewhere, and it would be nice to just showcase where I am on that side. By the way, what do people like right now? Still too small menu, but restaurant is clean, so that is good. Decor better, menu too small. Isn't that a bit of a shame? But yes, let's jog. What is that word? Jog on over to another restaurant, the one that I have prepared for you previously. And here we are. This is my other restaurant. Would you look at that? So as you can see, it sort of bears a resemblance to what I just did, which is the bar desk here. We have tables here, but as you can see, we have doubled the seating. We have quadrupled it by actually having another set. What I went for, quite weirdly, I suppose, is something that maybe looks like a carpet, which is probably not something you have in a restaurant like this, unless it's like a full carpet, if you know what I mean. But it is, I think it looks kind of cool. So I am currently in the business of upgrading seats, but it's very, very expensive. So I've only done one seating, which is like this. I actually am gonna add a thing, which is another candle. There we go. So both tables have candles, because that feels good, right? So I've opted for, you know, kind of a purple blue sort of a thing, which I think looks kind of neat. And as I mentioned about coffee makers, yeah, you need a lot of coffee makers. I don't think you're gonna see them all being used at the same time, but bloody hell, a lot of people want coffee, and I also have more kinds of coffee. We have espresso as well. There is yet another one, which is the mocha, but I haven't gotten for that just yet. So I haven't even unlocked all recipes. You don't need to. I mean, I have a lot. I've basically used half of them, and I'm already more or less maxed out. There's a little bit of space left that I can do with. But as you can see, I also have a band. You can have a band. Isn't that just lovely? Saxophone, some drums, a bass. You can actually have yet another one, which is the piano. But that's 4,000. I don't have 4,000. We're working towards it, but here we go. So in this place, I have utilized the fact that you can change settings for what people have. So in here, only beer and wine. You can't drink, rather eat anything in here. This is just for sitting down, having a nice glass of wine or beer, and looking at the band. And some sort of cozy arrangement down here. Could use another chair, but that's fine. A lot of toilets. Gotta have a lot of toilets. one item that I definitely would like to see as a decor would be a mirror. Doesn't even have to be like a proper actual mirror, but a mirror nonetheless. That would be, I think, kind of nifty. But other than that, yeah, this is the kitchen. When you get into stoves, you need a lot of stoves as well, because a lot of stuff is done in the stoves. We also have like industry whiskers, I'm gonna call it, but what are they called actually? Yeah, mixer, there we go, not whisker, mixer. Big mixer, very, very big mixer. Is this real, so to speak, if you know what I mean? Do they look like this in real restaurants? Because I would kind of assume they do, but I don't think I've ever seen it. We only have 2 fryers, actually. We don't need more, because most of it is actually right now being done on the stove. We also have some baking machines is what I want to call it. Stoves, or ovens is what they're actually called. You need them for multiple things. You need it for just a regular bread, which people eat with a fork, by the way, like madmen. But you also need it for burgers, because the burger buns needs to be in the oven as well. So there's some sort of synergies between different recipes, which I find is kind of nice. So there you go. This is what it can look like a little bit later in the game. You can obviously go for other things as well if you want to. I feel kind of happy about the setup here. It works rather well. How many people do we have on staff? Quite a lot. Quite a lot. But I don't think anyone is ever really standing still not doing anything. I think that everyone is always on the move. So when you get to this size of a restaurant, you actually kind of do need it. So yeah. I like this game. I've highlighted, however, a few things that could be made a little bit different. So, for example, as I talked about, changing the quality by just increasing cooking time. That's not really realistic. I'm not saying that realism is something that you need to strive for. I'm just saying that, well, maybe there should be some other mechanic to gauge whether or not something is of better quality or not. Because again, yeah, same thing here, just whisking something for a longer period of time doesn't make it better, it can actually just ruin it. Same thing here, very much the same thing here. Cooking a steak for a longer period of time does not make it better. In fact, it's the opposite way around. So if you're cooking steak, the cooking time should actually be lower. So there are a couple of things that I suspect that they have been made in the way that they have, simply because of the fact that it's the easy way to do it. It would be nice if the developer did a few things a little bit differently, but I'm gonna give them a pass. Again, they are a single person, so it's a lot to deal with. And by the way, this also happens. I know they're probably on a break or something, but they're just standing and sitting there. It's kind of weird. Alright then. Yes, indeed. This is TasteMaker, and I kind of like it. It's harmless fun, if you know what I mean. It's not overly complicated. You can get by rather easily. There are also scenarios, which sounds like something I want to try out, so that definitely gives the game a little bit more longevity. You can play it on the creative, so you can do whatever the hell you want. There are just few things that I would love to see different. As I said, coloration on cabinets, because you could have cabinets in the in the sort of, what do you call this? The bar area, if you know what I mean. Either being able to change it or have sort of better looking cabinets, because, well, for example, this is actually just a decor, which is fun. If we have it, what do we have that one? Yeah, here. So this is just a decor, a liquor cabinet, but surely those cabinets could hold stuff easily, as easily as these do. So that could be a thing that could be a joint thing. It could be, you know, basically both storage and also possibly even holding wine, because I have wine over here on a shelf. Wouldn't it be more reasonable to have wine in an actual liquor cabinet? So yeah. Some of those things I think would be nice. One other thing I also think is something that I assume is not super easy to do in a game. But as you can see, I have some lamps. I mean, they're not doing anything. So it would be nice, for example, if the lamps actually did something. Also, one thing that I've found out, I don't know why this happens, but if you look at that candle, when I move my camera panning a bit, the flame is gone. For some reason, the flame is behind the window, and also behind. I'm not entirely sure what it goes behind here. But yeah, there's just small things, and again, I am 100% okay with that, since again, it's just the one person who's doing this. But still, even if it's only one person, it would still be nice to see some of the things being taken care of, I think. So yes, indeed, if you like management games in some ways, and you want to build your own restaurant, this would be a good opportunity for you to do so. So check this out, I think you'll like it. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.